Karewai, thanks for agreeing to talk to the camera. I met you you've come for your very first session today, is that right?
Yes.
What made you come to get some help today?
I was going through a problem with a family member, and whether to take it to the police or whether to take it through the courts, and I needed some help to find a way of trying to make up my mind. I also wanted to, I really just needed some help, and looking for forgiveness perhaps, and try and just work out which way I really wanted to go in my feelings.
Yes. So we talked about the fact that to be able to make a decision, that there was probably a place deep inside of you that already knew the right decision, but that currently was clouded with a lot of emotion over what had happened to you.
Yeah.
And we found a lot of anger, didn't we?
Yes.
And, when you remembered what had happened to you, there was a huge amount of anger and some tears.
Yes.
And you've been with me for about an hour.
Yes.
Tell me what your thoughts are now on what you've been through in the last hour.
It's been absolutely unreal. I still shed a lot of tears. However, in saying that, I have managed to talk about feelings, and the memory is still very clear, but something happened in here that I find absolutely unreal, and it's kind of knocked me back for a sixer, and I've never been through a treatment with tapping and getting rid of those emotions and coming to a point of forgiveness, and which path do I take. I haven't exactly made up my mind on that pathway, but it's a little bit more clearer, and the feelings are just nondescript. It's been unreal how I managed to get rid of the feelings of anger. There's so much anger, and with the tapping, and you were asking me these questions and the tapping, and then I'm thinking, the memory's still there. I don't have any feelings of the anger. What's happening here?
And
it's unreal.
And when you think
it's
about,
kind of made me. Was I lying about this? What's happening here? And yeah, it's unreal. I can't think of another word for it. It's just knocked me, but in a very, very positive way, and I feel more at peace in my heart, and I think perhaps I can possibly forgive this man, but the memory is still there.
No, we don't wipe the memory with EFT, but
No.
It was interesting that when you first started thinking about it earlier in the session, you felt physically ill
Yes.
at remembering what had happened,
Yes.
and it brought on lots of tears.
Yes.
Whereas would it be true to say that now you think about it, what do you feel when you think about it now?
I do believe that I can forgive, and whichever path I take, I don't have to have his power and control over me. I can live in peace now.
So you don't feel sick when you remember what happened any longer?
No, and that's great. I could sleep in peace now. I don't have to worry about him, and I feel really great in my heart.
Great. So as we discussed, it's probably a good idea that you're not making a final decision today, because I think
Not a final decision.
you're so
today.
overwhelmed with the change in your feelings that I think it might just be a good idea to leave it sort of 2 or 3 days and let all of this settle, and then I believe you'll see very clearly what the right thing for you is. But
Yes. Yeah.
I think you know that you're going to be all right whatever choice you make, don't you?
Yes. And that was unreal too, because I'll be walking down the left, I think I'll take the left-hand path, and I'm going, hey, this is unreal, because I'm walking slowly down there pondering and then I take the right-hand path and thinking I feel safe on both paths. I feel warmth and I feel support on the right-hand path. And this is just unreal on how I'm feeling on both paths. On both paths. I'm thinking, what? Oh, okay. I am okay. Previous to coming in here, I wasn't feeling great at all. And I haven't been feeling great since June, when a lot of this resurfaced.
Thank you so much for sharing your feelings with us. It's really special.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karewai.
You have just put me on a pathway I didn't think was greatly possible. And so it's been a real joy to work with you, Karen.
Thank you so much.
And what an unreal hour, in just 1 hour.
Yeah. Thank you, dear.